Right, let's have a go at drawing a head now. So let's use some of the techniques that we've learned so far and apply them. So this is a quick, easy way that you can draw a head. We'll do a mark at the top and a mark at the bottom to see where our head's going to go. And then we just draw a crescent that goes between them, like that. If you've got a rubber, you can use it at any time to rub things out. Let's make my rubber a bit fatter so I can get some quicker effects like that. And let's just draw it in there like that. Now let's go back to the pencil. Okay, if we draw a line that we imagine is going to be the midpoint of the head, whereabouts would the eyes come? Well, if you're in a primary school, you'd think they're kind of up here, but actually they're halfway down around here. And then from the eyes to the nose is about halfway from the eyes to the chin, and from the nose to the mouth is about halfway again to the chin there. So let's draw in the eyes there like that, and then we're going to draw in the nose and draw in a nose on top of it there like that, maybe. Okay, the next thing to do is to think about the mouth. The mouth is actually on a curve because everything curves around the face, so we're going to draw the lips in like that there, and the top lips are going to be in shadow somewhat, and then the bottom lip will be lit up with a shadow underneath it, and then we have the chin sort of coming out underneath there like that. We want to find out where the eyes are, so if we were to imagine another line coming down here, we can see that if we were to track around there, the eyes roughly come level with the bottom of the nose, and the top of the eyes are level roughly with the ear. But we would have to have more of the hair coming around the head, coming around there like that. The face is actually on the front of the head. It's not taking up the whole head. So if you're in a primary school like that, they tend to draw the eyes up there like that, and then the mouth down there like that, and then the hair sort of goes around the edge, and it sort of looks convincing in a way, but it's not actually correct. What we actually need to show is the fact that we've got the back of the head coming around here, and we've also got these eyes. Now the eyes themselves are great big sort of balls there like this really, but we only see them through an eye socket, and we see the pupils as taking up most of the room there. So what we're going to do is just draw that like that in there, like that, and then we're going to decide whether it's a boy or a girl. You can choose, it doesn't really matter much, but if once you made your decision, then you can go for it there. And of course you can always rub out a bit if you want, so let's just rub that bit there, go back to the pencil there, and let's put that one in there like that. Okay, so if I'm going to make it a girl, I'm going to have bigger, softer eyes that have got more detail over here, and then I'm going to probably have a more pointy chin, because women tend to have a more pointy chin and a higher cheekbone, or sorry, jawline than a man. Men tend to have a sort of more rectangular jaw which goes down flatter over there, but it doesn't much matter which one you want to do. So let's put it in there, and let's give her, in this case, a collar that goes up round here like that. And then women's shoulders tend to be more sloped than men. Men tend to have squarer shoulders. So if we're going to draw some hair, we can put some hair in here like this, like that, and then just draw it round, and then we can give her some sort of hair that comes down here, and an earring down there maybe. We could have a bit of a ponytail coming down over here, sort of thing, like that. So now the last thing to do is to determine which way the light is going to come. Is it going to come from over here, in here like this? Let's just delete that. Or is it going to come from over here, like this? Let's just delete that arrow, like that. So I'm going to make the light come in from this side. So I'm going to put this eye mostly in shadow here. So I'm going to have some sort of shadow coming across there, and again some shadow coming in across there. We'll put some eyebrows in a second, and we've got some shadow coming down the nose, which will go across here. The bridge of the nose is going to have some sort of shadow on it there. We're going to have a little bit of shadow coming in there, but then we'll have some more shadow coming around here like this, some shadow coming in over here into that sort of furrow above the lips, some shadow on the lips there like that, and then we can have some shadow coming in here, and this side of this we can put in a little bit of shadow there like that there, and then a little bit of of shadow as we go around here, and then there'll be some more shadow under here and into the front round there, and of course all this will be in shadow, but stronger shadows underneath there like that, a little bit of shadow on there, a little bit of shadow coming in here like this. Now we will want some shadow around the hair, and it gets darker as it comes around here, and a little bit in there, and then we're going to add some shadow in, and we could obviously spend a bit more time on this and build it up if we wanted to, but we don't have time really to do that here. And let's put some build-ups and shadow just as we're talking about it there. And we might want to then just get our rubber back in a little tiny bit there, and then flick a bit in there, pull that in there, maybe have a little bit of an eye, and we could work into the eye later. That's too much there, so let's just get rid of that. That's one of the great things about the iPad, you can just keep on working, but you can do this in pen and paper or pencil. I've just got a pencil brush on here, so we were working on like, and we would work in and sort of do some more around here and so on, and then maybe put a little bit on the nostril there like that, and so on. We could even give her some glasses or anything you wanted really. But the next thing is, because we've drawn the face, what we then want to do is draw the background as well, and it's really important. It's a really good one to learn, that you get, it's as important to draw the background as it is to draw the actual thing itself. And at some point you want to lose the difference between the actual thing you're drawing and the space around it, so we can make that go a little bit lighter there and make it a bit blurry and hard to see where it sort of ends off. That's terrible English, where it begins and ends, and we might want to pull that in, and we want to keep our edges soft. That's a little bit firm over there, so I'm going to just soften that down a bit so we get a little slightly more blurred image there. But that is essentially how you would start drawing a head out, and you want to make sure that at some point we sort of lose that background and the actual head itself, so we feel that the head isn't cut out and stuck on, but is in fact part of the space in which it exists. We might pull a little bit of that back by putting in a flick in there or two just to bring it back in. But that's how to draw a quick head. So why don't you have a go at doing that? Stop this movie, replay it, go through, and you can pause it at every point and see what I said as I said it, and then you can build it up and do more to it as you start working into it and start doing more. And don't forget, you can always rub out any mark you make, because you're that good. You can do the same mark again and again and again and start building it up. But that is how to draw a head.